Mr. Lee is a 50-year-old businessman from Hong Kong, and he prided himself for many years in working hard and having a relentless ambition. After all, at this time he had built an international trading company in more than 5 countries, and he was very successful at it. So for more than 25 years, Mr. Lee worked really hard, and he was able to establish himself. But he did so by sacrificing something very important, and that was his sleep. He has never slept for more than 5 hours in almost 25 years. That's a very long time. But he felt that this was necessary in order for him to achieve the success that he wanted. But then one night, he felt a very strong pain in his chest, and Mr. Lee ignored the pain. He figured, this pain is nothing, and I can go on with my life as normal. But he kept feeling the same pain over and over. And after a while, he couldn't ignore it anymore. So he told his wife. And when he told his wife about the pain, she was concerned because she never knew of Lee having this kind of pain before. So you know what she did next? She said, Lee, let's go and see the doctor. So they did. And when they got to the doctor told Mr. Lee that, Mr. Lee, I have some bad news for you. And the bad news is that you have stage 1 hypertension and you have early signs of heart disease. And a part of this is because you spent so many years neglecting your sleep. And neglecting your sleep for so long has affected your heart. Now Mr. Lee was astonished. He was shocked. How could him working so hard and neglecting his sleep affect his heart so much? And his doctor went on to explain more about how depriving himself of quality sleep affected his heart and resulted in the current diagnosis that he has. His doctor explained that during deep sleep, the blood pressure would naturally drop. This allows the heart to get some period of rest and relax. But when there is a chronic sleep deprivation, that blood pressure, it stays high for a long period of time. And this can increase the risk for heart disease as well as it can increase the risk for stroke. Now there are studies that have shown that people who sleep less than 6 hours per night, they have a 20% higher risk of developing hypertension. Sleep also helps to regulate inflammation and your stress hormones. And there was a study done in 2019 from the European Heart Journal, and it found that people who slept less than 5 hours, they have a 52 higher chance of getting a heart attack compared to those who slept 7 to 8 hours per night. Also, as doctor explained, that poor sleep can increase your chances of atrial fibrillation, which is an irregular heartbeat, and it's also linked to stroke. In fact, people with sleep disorders such as sleep apnea, they are 4 times at a higher risk of developing heart failure. News from the doctor hit Mr. Lee very hard, but he realized that he can make a change. From then moving forward, he improved his sleep. Within weeks, he felt more mentally sharp by improving to 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. Within a few months to a year, he was able to reduce his blood pressure and stabilize his heart rate. From this, Mr. Lee was able to manage his empire much better than before, and he learned that sleep was not a waste of time, but having quality sleep each night was an investment he was making in himself and in his future. Mr. Lee's story is a wake-up call to all ambitious professionals. Better sleep means a stronger heart, a sharper mind, and a longer and healthier life. If this video resonated with you, like and share. And if your company would like to promote health, reach out to us at Well Talk for corporate health talks as well as screenings. See you in the next video. Stay healthy.